Hey guys, this is Karan. Welcome back to my channel. It is such a pleasure to make informative new videos for you guys. So it always helps me if you like my videos and subscribe to my channel. A huge shout out to all my friends and members at Watch Enthusiasts India, which is India's largest and fastest growing watch collectors community. Do join in for a lot of fun discussions, deals and further updates about our future events. When we think of micro brands, what are the first images that come up in a collector's mind? Hong Kong? China? Outsourced? But what if I told you there is a micro brand firmly established in Switzerland that makes fully Swiss made watches and prices them extremely reasonably in the grand scheme of things? Born in the Swiss Alps, Norqain is a watch brand that dares to go its own way. Founded in 2018 and based in Bienne at the heart of Swiss watchmaking, Norqain is driven by the excitement that comes with exploring the outdoors. On the board of directors are renowned members of the Kupfer and Schneider families, who collectively bring decades worth of watchmaking and brand management experience. Along with them are new age visionaries like Mark Straight, Canadian ice hockey champion, and the venerable J.C. Bivet, practically the living, breathing godfather of the Swiss watch industry. With such a star-studded management, Norqain is all set to become an independent watchmaking powerhouse in this decade. It speaks volumes when a watchmaking brand can describe their founding ideologies in three simple words: adventure, freedom, independence. Their three collections, Adventure, Freedom and Independence, are exclusively equipped with mechanical movements and original striking design elements. Every Norqain watch is Swiss made with absolute attention to detail and ready for whatever adventures await. Today, I have a set of watches from each of their collections, and I'm going to walk you through them and show you what Norqain is all about. First up is the Adventure Neveris Night Sight. This watch is made out of 316L surgical grade stainless steel with a DLC coating on top, lending it a nice dark gunmetal finish. The case sides are brushed, as are the lugs, with a polished slim chamfer. On the 9 o'clock side is the signature Norqain plate with Neveris engraved on it. This sets it apart from all other Norqain watches that mention the brand name on this plate. On the other side, the DLC coated screw-down crown is protected by two crown guards. The watch is rated to 200 meters water resistance. The case is 40 millimeters across, 13.25 millimeters thick, with a lug-to-lug distance of 48.3 millimeters and lug width of 20 millimeters. The crystal is a double-domed sapphire glass with double anti-reflective coating. At certain angles, the crystal completely disappears. The bi-directional rotating bezel is also DLC coated with the compass markings engraved on it. The knurling on the bezel makes it grippy, and the clicks on either side are satisfying and the bezel doesn't slip. The dial is taupe or khaki colored, and it is coated with special Super Luminova X1 substance, and it is fully lumed. The dial has hand-applied satinized black markers at the 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock markers, as well as the indexes and minute track. The hands are faceted, light gray in color and filled with Super Luminova X1. This particular example comes on the flex fabric strap, which is elastic and is enclosed by a hook clasp with the Norqain label. Optionally, this watch also comes on a rubber strap or a stainless steel bracelet with DLC coating. The best part about the Neveris collection is the manufacturer caliber NN20/1, boasting a 70-hour power reserve. This is the same movement that is used by Tudor as their flagship. The movement is also COSC certified chronometer, so you will get optimum performance. Now this is how it looks on my 7.5-inch wrist. Next up is the Freedom 60 Chrono. This beautiful chronograph has a 316L surgical grade stainless steel case, which measures 40 millimeters in diameter, 14.9 millimeters thick due to the chronograph movement. The lug-to-lug distance is 49.2 millimeters and lug width is 20 millimeters. The 9 o'clock side has an even brushed finish with the signature polished Norqain plate. It also has a small button at the 10 o'clock position to change the date. On the crown side, along with the chronograph pushers at 2 and 4, we have a machined screw-down crown, which gives it a water resistance of 100 meters. On the front, there is a double anti-reflective coated box-type sapphire crystal. Under this is the royal blue dial. The lovely blue dial is also domed on 2 levels to create that lovely 60s vibe. This bit is most probably inspired from Breitling in the 60s, when Ted Schneider, one of the Norqain board members, was a part owner of Breitling. The Norqain logo and text are applied in steel. The subdials are white with concentric rings texture, and the dial is rounded off by a white chapter ring which marks a base scale. There is also a date window between the 4 and 5 o'clock positions. All the indexes are hand applied and filled with superluminova. One of the best features that I personally love about this watch are the faceted, laser cut, syringe style pointed hands. The lugs on the front end are polished, and this flows into the fitted stainless steel bracelet. The bracelet has polished H-shaped links with satin brushed center links. This watch is optionally available on a beautiful Alcantara leather strap or a very special Norqain strap which is made out of recycled ocean plastic waste. Now when you turn the watch around, we see the caliber NN18, which is the equivalent of the ETA Swiss 7753 movement. It is a mechanical automatic chronograph with 27 jewels and 48 hours of power reserve. Now this is how it looks on my 7.5-inch wrist. Now this is the newest collection from Norqain, the Independence Wild 1, and there are tons of unique aspects in this watch, each as good as the last. The Norqain Independence Wild 1, made with proprietary Nortec carbon fiber material, is the ultimate sports watch. 6 times lighter than steel and 3.5 times lighter than titanium, with the water resistance to a depth of 200 meters, the watch weighs only 84 grams, including the strap. The construction of this watch is simply amazing. Inside takes the manufacturer caliber NN20/1, which is manufactured by Kenissi. It is the same movement that is used by Tudor in their flagship watches. It affords the same 70-hour power reserve as well as COSC's chronometer certification performance. Around the movement is a titanium sandblasted container and caseback, on top of which is a khaki colored rubber shock absorber. And finally, there is a black carbon fiber Nortec cage on the top and the back plates. Nortec is proprietary carbon fiber composite developed in Switzerland, and the best part about this is that it can be infused with different colors, as can be seen in the various Wild 1 models. On the 9 o'clock side, you have the black Norqain plate in Nortec with the brand name engraved. On the crown side, you have a screw-down crown with crown guards. The crown here is molded with black rubber and the Norqain logo on the top. The case measures 42 millimeters in diameter, 49.5 millimeters lug to lug, and lug width is 22 millimeters. But that is not evident because of the fitted curved rubber strap. On the front, we have a double anti-reflective coated sapphire crystal. The black dial has a lovely 3D pattern achieved by fine laser cutting at various depths. All the indexes are diamond cut, flat, skeletonized, rhodium plated and coated with white X1 superluminova. Here is how it wears on my 7.5-inch wrist. It is very difficult to pick a favorite among these 3, and if I absolutely had to, it would be the Independence Wild 1 for its robust build, sportiness and functional simplicity in an overly complicated package, but it is a very welcome product on the whole. My take on Norqain watches as an Indian watch buyer is slightly offbeat. In our city-dwelling lifestyles, it is highly unlikely that we will ever encounter 5000 G-forces, which the Wild 1 can easily handle. And apart from the few truly motivated outdoorsy types amongst us, the most action that watches like these will ever see are a spilled drink, because we are going to wear them at desks, at work, in a city-dwelling lifestyle. To that I say, consider the Adventure Sport Night Sight and its variants as casual weekender watches. A spot of car cleaning, some household maintenance, and later a casual family sundowner with the Adventure Sport Night Sight on your wrist paired with this lovely elastic fiber strap. So cool. The Freedom 60 chronograph is apt for the suited jet setter who signs multi-million-dollar deals by day and likes to unwind with his colleagues at the end of the day. Time your next recipe or count the distance traveled by a working man. The Freedom 60 chronograph on the steel bracelet or a lovely Alcantara leather strap is your perfect instrument. The Wild One is a beast of a watch that truly deserves adventure and exposure to the elements. For me, I would put it on and not take it off for a month. So light, so robust, and a performance powerhouse. I could stare at the dial for hours, and the fitted rubber strap will be comfortable all day long. If you like working hard all week and go for a casual outing in the evenings and maybe do a weekend hike, this is the perfect watch for you. Heartfelt thanks to Norqain and Ethos Watch Boutiques for sending these watches over. I had a blast spending time with them. Norqain watches are available in India from Ethos Watches, India's largest chain of luxury watch retailers. You can always get in touch with me on Instagram or WhatsApp for a great deal and just to talk watches. Thank you for watching.